Hey guys, welcome back to another Try It On Tuesday. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about this palette right here that I got from the drugstore recently. This is the COVERGIRL Trunaked palette. I got the Goldens one. They also have more of a rose gold or rose tone one that I believe is supposed to be more of like a dupe for the Naked 3 palette out right now. But you know what, I really wanted to grab the Goldens ones because I didn't feel like it really was a dupe for anything else in my collection. I don't know if they were in theory trying to dupe the first Naked palette or the second one. I think they were trying to, I would think that the first one would be a lot more of the one they were trying to dupe, but I don't really think that there's many shades in here that even remotely compare. So that is why I grabbed up the golden one. I was definitely very attracted to these, even these more deeper tones right here that are more on the green side I really liked, as well as these shimmery shades right here. I just thought were so pretty, and I am going to be doing a full live demo for you guys as well so you can see how well they blended, the consistency, everything about it. So if you guys would like to see a full-on review of this palette, just keep watching. So starting with it completely closed, I would say that the packaging of this is definitely drugstore. I mean, you're not going to get anything super duper fancy. It does feel fairly sturdy though. I do feel that if you were to drop this or, you know, unfortunately if something happened to it, it probably would break and crack very easily. And don't mind my cat. She is hanging out in the background and making a nuisance of herself. But it's very easy to open up. It actually originally came with like a, one of those sponge tip applicators. It fell out. I have no idea where it went. But this is what the palette looks like. So you do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades in this palette. I believe this palette retails for, don't quote me, I'm going to put it down in the description or I'll put it somewhere on the screen what the actual retail value is of it. But I want to say it's around $12 to $13, maybe even $14. So not bad for a drugstore palette. So I mean, if you compare that to, like, say, the Naked 1, the Naked 3, any of the Naked palettes by Urban Decay, you are going to see a significant price decrease and a price value for more of a drugstore palette. I do think that this palette also offers a nice wide range of different finishes for the shadows. For example, they only really have 2, I suppose, matte shades in this palette. They have this like highlighty shade right here and then this more of a matte shade right there. And honestly, they don't really swatch out really well in the hands. I'm not even going to bother showing you. But they do actually perform very nicely on the eyelids. Again, you're going to see in the live demo. I really do love how all of these shades blend out. Also that I used in the tutorial, I used this more of a highlighty shade right here next to the matte one all over the lid. I think that this is such a beautiful shade. There it is right there. I do think it looks a little bit chunky as far as the glitter goes, and as you can see through my tutorial, I did have to build it up on the eyelid quite significantly. It didn't just go on perfect right away, so that is a little bit of a gripe of mine. But as you get into more of these deeper tones, they not only swatch beautiful, but they look and perform beautifully on the lids too. So those are the darker ones right there, and again, I just think that they look fantastic in swatched form, as you can see right there. Don't mind, I do have other stuff on my hand from previous videos I've been shooting today, but overall I think that this is a very nice little palette. I definitely think it's worth the value, especially if you find a coupon deal for it or you can use your CVS box or something like that. I definitely think that this is worth getting. I don't think it's a direct dupe for, like I said, really anything in my collection that I have currently. I don't think it dupes any of the Naked palettes by any means, but it is a nice little overall, just kind of a nude palette for an overall everyday kind of a look. You can even build up the dramatics of it with these darker tones here. I do think that they swatch nicely. I think that they perform very beautifully on the eyes too. I think that the overall look came together very nicely for being a drugstore palette. I think that it blended very smoothly. The whole look just, it looked like a high-end palette, and it does claim on the packaging here that the shades are like the $50 eyeshadow palette substitutes that you would get at Sephora, Ulta, wherever. While I don't think it's necessarily as good a quality as, say, a Naked palette or anything like that by any means, I don't think it's a dupe for it by any means in that respect. I did like the way that this palette performed. Whether I go and get the rose one is kind of up in the air. I have seen other videos for it and I just wasn't overall totally blown away by those shades. But guys, please let me know down in the comment section if you recommend me grabbing up that palette too, experimenting with it, if you want to see a tutorial, more of like a walkthrough tutorial or something exclusively using this palette, or if you want me to grab up that palette as well. I definitely will do it for you guys, but I definitely wanted to try this on because I was so curious and excited when I saw that these came out that I wanted to go grab it up and definitely do a try it on Tuesday so you guys can see how well they performed, especially on my lids, and just how much overall that I really liked this palette. So guys, thank you again so much for watching my try it on Tuesday video today. I enjoyed filming it for you. I really enjoyed this palette overall. Well, again, I don't think it's a dupe for a $50 high-end palette such as Urban Decay, Too Faced, anything like that. I definitely do not think it's a dupe for that by any means. I think it's a very well-performing drugstore palette. I've only ever used a couple other drugstore palettes in my time really on YouTube and whatnot, and I must say this is one of those ones that definitely surprised me and definitely I think is a lot more worth it than a lot of the other palettes that are out there right now. But overall, again, if you guys would like to see more tutorials using this palette, if you guys want me to check out the Rose palette, or if you guys have any recommendations for any other drugstore palettes that you would like me to try on Try It Out Tuesday, please let me know down in the comment section. Again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I put out new videos every Tuesday for Try It Out Tuesday and every Friday. Right now I am doing my favorites for the year, so guys, make sure you stay tuned to those videos because they will be coming out very soon. And again, guys, thank you for being so patient with my absence for a week on YouTube. I am back now. I am so excited to film for you guys, and I will catch you guys in my next video. I love you. Thank you so much. Bye.